everybody, it's Shrewboard313 and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald Randomizer. In the last episode, we added a new addition to our team in the form of Cora the Golbat. And in this episode, we will be heading further up in our journey towards Fallarbor Town. So, this is, words. This mudslide thing to my right even. It's sad how I don't even know left and right anymore. All of this talking has turned my brain to mush. No, but if you chose the Mac bike, which is the other one that I chose, you can actually use it to get up these mudslides. And there are also certain... Well, yeah, I believe there's a trainer and a few secret base areas up there. And that sounded like an Azumarill, but, words now. If you have the acro bike like I do, there are certain areas later on that actually require... Well, they don't require it so much as, like, you can only get to them. It's like little extras, you can only get there if you have the acro bike, because, like the man said, you can do sort of acrobatic things like that. You can actually jump sideways. But yeah, this sign, Route 11 to 113. Just again, I'm going to be just speeding through the not particularly important battles, so you're not forced to watch just battles watch the same one battle for about 5 minutes. And some of them, yeah, you may just get registered in the Pokénavs and the like. And we have arrived onto Route 113, which is possibly the most unique route I'd say in Pokemon Emerald at least, because the grass is slightly off-coloured and covered in volcanic ash from Mount Chimney. The volcanic ash does have a use, because actually I'll mention it when I get to it, but as you can see, there are a bunch of items. I couldn't even think of the word items anymore. That are like hidden around and just all over this route. Like, that's a Typhlosion. There's like sort of on these mounds. If you click on them, you'll find items. And I also neglected to mention that since this is a new route, there are a bunch of new Pokemon. And we get the joy of pretty much the equivalent of a triple multi-battle. But if... Oh, a Ninjask, right, just... Ember and Water Pulse did I do, or I've already forgotten? Yeah. Take them down, and take this guy down. But unfortunately, that looks like he actually blocked off an Oh no, we can go around. I thought he blocked... Oh no, he has done. Unless we can get through there. But there is a super repel there. And I can't actually remember if there's something on these rocks, but they look suspicious. Oh no. Ah, you can actually walk through there, and you can find a nugget there as well. But, oops. I'm trying to walk through trees with no opening. There's... Ooh, a guard... I would catch it, but, 1, it's male, and 2, we've already got a Pokemon that's capable of using Psychic-type moves, so we've got Psychic covered. Poliwrath, again, same sort of thing, we've already got Water-type covered, but not fighting. I don't know if I should try and find another one, but I think I'll leave it, because... There was a formed sentence there, but it escaped my brain. Right. And if you get to register her, words are not being my strong point today. And I keep using Ember when I can use Bite, which will be a much stronger move now, thanks to those black glasses. And Cora gets the level up. And you can get a Max Ether there, and also that... I can't remember if I've already spoken about him. This indent here, it's the one that the guy with TM43 gives you, that he was telling you about, those weird indents in the wall. There's another R on, and this house right here is the reason that I was not mentioning the volcanic ash grass, and I'll just... Anyway, this area is covered in volcanic ash, Huff Puff. I'm specially gifted, Huff Puff. I make glass out of volcanic ash and make items, Huff Puff. Go collect ashes with this, Huff Puff. And yes, for talking to him, you get a soot sack, which means you can now collect volcanic ash, well, 1 unit of volcanic ash for every step you take through that ash. Yeah, he says to come back once you've walked through enough. He gives you, well, he doesn't give you, like, in exchange for the, what is it? Yeah. He'll take the volcanic ash from you and he will fashion it into various items such as different coloured flutes, like yellow, red, white. They each, like, cure a status ailment. I couldn't think of the word cure for a minute. And it's like in my brain I couldn't decide between the word heal or cure. But we've defeated that ninja and registered him in our Pokénav. And also, if you look in here, you'll find TM32, which is double team. But we have come to the end of this route, which I would have said, even though I did, if we were able to get out of here. And we've actually, if we just can battle these two and get through. Oh, a Skarmory. Oh, I said that weirdly and I have no idea why. But Cora finally wants to learn a flying move, which is amazing, perfect, whatevs. Oh. Words are not being my friend today, and I'm hating myself for the words I'm using as well. But Amanda's leveled up and she wants to learn Amnesia, which... wait, what was her 4th move? I can't remember. Oh, Attract, yeah. No, I want to stop learning Amnesia, please, and just use... Take out that Lombre, and we are done, and we have arrived here in Fallarbor Town. If I could just switch Beryl hat and quickly heal, there is actually a woman stood by the PC, which is weird. Oh, hello, you are? Okay, your name's Matthew. I can see that you're a trainer, so that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. How I arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. If you could, please visit my house on Route 114. And it looks like that'll be something we'll have to do later as well. But for now, I suggest we just head out and carry on. There is another battle tent here, like this one. I believe this one is... Okay. I believe this is the battle tent I was actually talking about when it's Pokemon that just battle on their own. And Scott's here. Hi, so you came to the battle tent? People in these parts tend to be easygoing and laid back. But you see, what I'm looking for are people with, how should I say this, someone bursting with the desire and the drive to win. If there were a trainer like that, I'd immediately, whoops, never mind, keep working at it. Like I said, I think this is the one where the Pokemon battle for you. But again, just try it out how you want. And here we have the Move Tutor's house. I thought that was a different house, and I believe this is the house I was thinking of. Ah, here it is. My big brother's a fossil maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossil. He loves digging holes too. He dug this hole by himself. You can have this so you can dig holes like my brother. And for talking to that child, you get TM28, which is dig. So yes, we shall just wander out here, and we're actually out here on a new route, and you can battle these fishermen, but I won't right now. But if you talk to this guy, all my Pokemon does is raw. No one dares come near me. Would you take this TM? He gives you TM05, which is the TM for raw. And like I said, it's when you use it, it just sends Pokemon away from battle or forces them to switch out. But yes, if we just take down this quickly, and you know, oh Barbo, I said that like I was shocked at something, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound like that. And I would like it if Beryl would actually learn a new move. And if you actually wander around the back of this house, there are 3 person bushes, which a person berry is the one. It's essentially a hold item that's one use and it snaps your Pokemon out of confusion immediately. But it looks like we've stumbled into Lynette's house. Oh, Matthew, I'm sorry everything is so cluttered. When I get engrossed in research, things end up this way. This is embarrassing. Please keep this a secret in exchange for this. And yes, for talking to her in her house, she gives you a Lotad doll, which is... It's one of the many furniture items that you can use in your secret base. And, before I head off and go any further, I think I'll battle all the trainers here off screen so you don't have to bother watching, so I'll be right back. I am back, and now that I've dealt with all these trainers, we can continue onwards up through here. But first I'd like to take a quick look in this grass. And first off we have a Swinub, which is pretty okay, but we've got another Butterfree and Pineco, so nothing particularly something that I'm gonna want to use. And if you go up here with Rock Smash, you can actually find one protein, so I haven't actually been using these items, but if this I'll use protein on Bayonet since it's probably the best physical attacker I've got, which sounds weird, but hey ho, let us continue. As we wander up here, we unfortunately don't quite make it past here. Also, while I was off screen battling all those trainers, Cora and Beryl leveled up a few times, so just thought I'd let you know if you actually cared, but even if you didn't, you've been told now, so there's no going back. I say no going back, it's as if you had a choice in the matter. You never had a choice. But for now we'll just take care of these as quick as we can, because I'd like to get all of this done in one episode, so I don't have to drag this series out as long as it needs to be. And I just used Bite for some reason, which I'm not quite sure why, and Words. And we have arrived here in Meteor Falls, Rustboro City, through here. I suggest we go take a look, as it's a new area that seems like it'd be a good place to explore. And within a few steps we find the first wild Pokemon, which is a Breloom. If you didn't know, I actually used a Breloom in my Pokemon Snakewood series, and it was actually pretty good. I don't have either a fighting or a grass type, but actually I'll try and catch it, and if I fail, then I won't use it. But if I do manage to catch it, then we will use it. I'll just use Smog a few times, and it's used Leech Seed. So if we do that and switch out into Cora, seeing as I shouldn't be able to do too much to her. I believe this... Oh, lovely, another Leech Seed, my favourite. You know what, I'll just throw my Pokeballs at it. Oh no, actually caught it in one, which is great. It scatters spores from holes in the cap on its head. It loves warm and humid climates, so it would be good in Florida though. Give a nickname to the Breloom? Well, to pay homage to the Breloom I used in Snakewood, I think it's only fitting that I nickname her Jessica. And if we take a quick look at her, we actually now have 5 of the 6 spaces on our team filled. If we just take a look at her, Effect Spore, which is good, and Naughty, which I believe is good. As for what's the word? My mind's gone blank again. Movesets, yes, that's the word. That wasn't too bad, actually. Well, considering the only physical move she had was Tackle, words. And that was bugging me, and I wanted my Gwen to level up. But if you hadn't guessed already, I'm actually wanting to heal my Pokemon up before we explore the Meteor Falls. And I'm sorry if my commentary is a bit slow, because words, I'm trying to think of what I'm saying while I'm saying it, if that makes much sense. And do I actually have any repels? I do, because I do not want to run into any more Pokemon. Sorry about that, I just had to quickly I just had to turn my timer off before it went off and got picked up on the microphone again. And it went off anyway, sorry about that, but if you go up here you can find a full heal. But as we run down here, you'll see that there is actually something going on here. With this meteorite, that thing in Mount Chimney will... Here? I don't know who you are, but if you get in the way of Team Magma, don't expect any mercy. Hold it right there, Team Magma. You're badly mistaken if you think you can have your way with the world. Because having your way with people is obviously just as good. Oh, inappropriate jokes. But it's all too much trouble to deal with you all. It doesn't matter. We've got the meteorite, so off to Mount Chimney we go. Be seeing you, Team Aqua Dingbats. And yes, we get lovingly barged out the way. Didn't I see you before at Slateport Museum? Yes, I was the child who beat your entire army that you sent there, basically. Yes, I am an odd child, thank you, if that was even a compliment. They're rivals, the sea lovers. Haven't. Nope. I nearly said something inappropriate, but I managed to not to. And yes, I will keep an eye out for Team Magma as well. I will see you, Archie, later. But it seems like this man has been left here on his own. I'm Cosmo, I'm a professor. Team Magma asked me to guide them to Meteor Falls. But they tricked me, they even took my meteorite away. And then another similar bunch, Team Aqua, showed up. After that, I don't understand any of it. But that Team Magma, what are they going to do with that meteorite at Mount Chimney? So that tends to suggest that we should head to Mount Chimney next, so I believe that is what we shall do next episode in the Pokemon Emerald Randomizer. So thank you for anyone who watched, and I will see you next time. Bye!